Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're taking a closer look at the Ignite Development Agency. You might know it as IDA.
Mm,
Now, our information today, it's pretty much straight from their company profile.
right. So we're working directly with how they present themselves.
Exactly. And our goal, our mission for this deep dive is really to get to the heart of ID. What's their purpose? What values are driving them? And crucially, how do they actually plan to boost economic and business growth, especially, it seems, in smaller economies?
Yeah, that focus is interesting.
Okay, so let's dig in.
All right. So right off the bat, IDA calls itself a boutique consultancy, focused specifically on economic and business development.
Boutique, okay. Specialized.
Yeah, and their target clients are quite clear. Small businesses, municipalities, local governments. And it's not just Canada. They explicitly mention the Caribbean and other emerging markets too.
That's a pretty wide scope geographically, but maybe narrow in terms of the type of client.
It suggests they're aiming at the specific hurdles these kinds of entities face,
Hmm.
especially when trying to grow sustainably.
Makes sense. And a big piece of this, it looks like, is helping them get seen globally. Global visibility.
Which is huge today.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Attracting investment, driving that sustainable long-term growth. But here's something that stood out to me. They seem to blend the strategy side with actual implementation,
Hmm.
plus business development and marketing. It doesn't sound like they just hand over a report and walk away.
No, it definitely sounds more hands-on. And if you think about it, traditional economic development support, sometimes it just doesn't quite cut it,
Right.
especially for these smaller players.
Right. They might not have the budget or the specialized staff.
Exactly. The IDA profile points this out, how smaller communities and SMEs, small and medium enterprises, often grapple with, well, sluggish growth, falling behind digitally.
Resource limits.
Yeah, all leading to missed chances,
Yay.
maybe even brain drain or out-migration. People leave.
Okay, so that really frames the problem IDEA is trying to solve.
It does.
So if I'm, say, a small municipality, what's IDEA's pitch? What's their unique value?
Well, it seems to be this package deal. Integrated, expert-led support covering both economic development and digital transformation, and crucially, it's offered on demand.
On demand. So flexible.
Yeah, they position it as, look, you might not need to hire a full-time person or pay for a massive consulting firm. It's framed as more cost-effective, more adaptable, bridging that gap, as you said, in expertise and digital capability.
Got it. And the core elements are.
They highlight three things: customized strategy, so tailored to you; global market access, helping you reach beyond local borders.
Which is key for growth.
Definitely. And maybe the most significant part, that hands-on execution support, really helping get it done.
Not just talking, doing.
Precisely.
And the overall goal seems pretty clear then. Help local governments, help businesses, boost their global profile.
Attract the right kind of investment.
Right, suitable investment, and unlock their full potential. They also stress that the strategies need to be affordable, actionable, there's that word again, and measurable.
Yeah, results-oriented. You need to see the impact.
Okay, let's shift gears slightly to their vision and mission. What's the big picture they're painting?
Well, their vision statement is pretty bold: to ignite global economic growth and digital empowerment.
Ignite. Strong verb.
It is. And notice the pairing economic growth and digital empowerment, they see them as intertwined.
Makes sense in today's world.
Totally. The vision talks about sustainable prosperity, expanding international reach, building resilient futures, all through, again, innovative and actionable strategies.
That word really is central to them, isn't it? Actionable.
It seems to be. And the mission flows right from that. It's about turning those visions, those big ideas, into actual sustainable economic success
How?
by providing, quote, tailored economic development and digital visibility solutions. And they specifically mention igniting growth in Canada and the Caribbean again, reinforces that focus.
Okay, tailored solutions. So let's get practical. What are these solutions? What services do they actually offer?
Right. The nuts and bolts. They break it down into three main buckets. First, economic development consulting. Second, digital transformation and online visibility. And third, training and capacity building.
Okay, nice and clear. So under that first one, econ development consulting.
You've got strategic planning. That includes things like investment attraction strategies, pretty standard, but crucial.
Sure.
Economic diversification plans moving beyond just one industry. And the foundational stuff, research and data analysis.
Got it. What else in consulting?
Then there's marketing and promotion. This is all about perception and communication. Think place branding, giving a town or region a strong identity. Investment readiness, getting businesses prepped to pitch.
Practical tools too, like
Site and asset catalogs, investor pitch decks, community profiles, basically the materials you need to showcase your strengths.
Makes sense. Anything else under consulting?
Yes, the third piece is business retention and expansion, or BR&E. Super important, but sometimes overlooked.
Keeping the businesses you already have happy and helping them grow.
Exactly. Local business outreach, programs to strengthen key sectors like maybe boosting tourism or tech locally,
Hmm.
supporting entrepreneurs, engaging stakeholders. It's about nurturing what's already there.
Okay, that covers consulting. What about the second bucket, digital transformation?
Yeah, digital transformation and online visibility. Clearly vital now. They list things like digital global visibility campaigns, getting seen online internationally,
Mhm.
social media management, content creation, keeping that online presence active and engaging,
Mm.
Google business profile optimization.
Oh, that's huge for local discoverability.
Absolutely essential. And even website development. So the whole online package, really.
Right, building and maintaining that digital storefront.
And the third area, training and capacity building.
This feels like the sustainability piece, empowering the clients themselves.
I think so too. They offer general training, but also specific economic development workshops, and even international trade readiness training, helping businesses prepare to export or import.
So it's not just IDA doing the work forever, it's also about upskilling the clients.
That seems to be a key part of it. And looking at all three areas together,
Yeah.
the idea is they bridge those capacity gaps we mentioned, drive growth, boost digital skills.
And the cost aspect.
Right. They emphasize doing it at a fraction of the cost of hiring full-time staff or bringing in those, big, expensive consulting firms.
That's a major selling point for smaller organizations, I'd imagine.
Definitely. And they also mention for clients who really lack internal resources, IDA can step in more fully, providing ongoing support, even acting as sort of an outsourced economic development department.
Wow, okay. That's quite flexible.
Yeah, it shows a commitment to different levels of need.
So, how do they actually do this? Is there a typical process they follow when working with a client?
It seems so. They lay out a five-stage approach.
Okay, stage one.
Discovery. Basically, a deep dive into the client's situation. A comprehensive audit, they call it. Looking at economic assets, current marketing, readiness for global engagement, getting the lay of the land.
Understand the starting point. Makes sense. Stage two.
Strategy development. Using data, real-world data, global trends to craft a customized roadmap. Not one size fits all.
Tailored again. Okay, then stage three must be.
Activation. This is where the rubber meets the road. Implementing the campaigns, doing the training, engaging investors, bringing the strategy to life.
The doing part we talked about.
Exactly. Then, stage four, measurement and reporting.
Tracking progress. Got to see if it's working.
Right. They use transparent reporting systems, track KPIs, key performance indicators, things like investor inquiries, business expansions, website traffic, stakeholder satisfaction, tangible results.
So clients can see the ROI, essentially.
Yeah, or at least the impact. And finally, stage five is continuous improvement.
So it doesn't just stop after activation.
Apparently not. They mention quarterly performance reviews. The idea is to keep the strategies agile, keep them results-driven. It's an ongoing cycle.
An iterative process. Okay, that makes sense for long-term growth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so wrapping up our deep dive on IDA, drawing from their own profile.
Yeah, what's the key takeaway?
It really seems to be an agency laser-focused on empowering those smaller economies.
Right, through that blend of tailored strategies, digital tools, and very hands-on support.
All aimed at creating real, sustainable growth and opening up global opportunities.
That seems to be the core message.
So that leaves us with a final thought for you, the listener. When you consider all the challenges that, many local economies face today, adapting to digital, competing globally, how might this kind of focused, integrated approach the model IDA seems to be using, how might that represent maybe a significant shift in how we actually foster economic vitality at that local level?
It's definitely food for thought. Is this a more effective model for certain types of communities?
Something to consider. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.